new leader, Howie Hamlin. And look at Herman go. He hasn't given up on this either, and he's coming real fast to that bottom mark. He's still got a jibe, and then he's going to have to do another jibe back to the mark. Puts a bit more pressure on them, so here we go. Howie lining himself up for the jibe now. And Herman with 2 to do. Asco with only 1 to do. Who's going to come out on top here? Howie jibes. I think he's going to take his chute off there and two-sail reach into this. Yep. There comes his chute. Herman. Jibe. And he's taken his off in the jibe, and he's going to come 2 sails into that mark. Is he, or has he still got his chute up? His chute's still up, sorry. And so he's giving himself a lot of work to do. There's a lot of pressure on the crew here. He's got a short run to that mark, and he's got to jibe and get around it. Here goes the manoeuvre of the regatta for mine. Herman jibing now in front of Howie, but Howie's going to round the mark first. Herman's still got to get that chute off. Very brave manoeuvre. And Howie's away. He's got a sniff of this race. He's got to stay upright. Herman's still struggling. Chute coming down, and round he comes. So nice job, Herman. Got himself a second there. Johnny winning in the end, too. He's a great mover, as we're saying. He's come through, but gave himself a lot of work to do. He's still not completely out of running third in this race. He's powering into that bottom mark, also with another jibe to do on starboard tack, and Howie on port. And they're both going to cross each other off the racetrack. But you can see Herman's got his bow in front. So well done. Appliances on line. Very brave manoeuvre. Down that bottom mark. They took it to Howie in the takedown and jibe angles down there. And that's what it's going to take to win this regatta. So here's our race up at the top mark for the last time under the Golden Gate Bridge. And Howie Hamlin back in front. And you can see the break back to Herman winning in the pirate ship. Howie got the better of him finally going up that beat. But now, this is going to be the interest, is who's going to win the dash to the bottom mark, and Howie shoots up. For mine, I think Herman winning and his guys, they really like to drive that boat hard, and I think you're going to see Herman put his foot down and try and give it to Howie. Now, Howie can also put his foot down, but he's got a feeling he might be a bit conservative down this run. He mightn't get the 3 strings out, he mightn't pull his own wire. And this should be interesting. So away we come. The interest now is in these front 2 boats. They've got to stay upright or that backpack will take them up. And Johnny winning is right back up there in contention. He's just behind. So here comes Herman. You can see powered right up, blasting through to leeward. You can see those 2 white chutes. Howie now got a good gust and got his bow down. Herman coming up for pressure. Just remains to be seen who carries the most through with these bullet lines coming off the shore. Howie doing well right now. Now comes Herman right up to him again on that, carrying that gust through. And race is set up beautifully now. Herman, bow up, bow down, trying to power that boat up and get everything out of it. Through comes Appliances Online, getting the better of Howie a little bit to leeward here. Approaching the gate for the last time. Ding-dong battle, both crews working hard. You don't have to really call this. It's you can see Herman trying to power up. Every time he just lightens up. Bow down now, gust. So he's got the bow down, pace. Howie's fully arced. So they're running hard together, and I think Herman just has a little bit more pace when they're fully extended beside each other. And Herman's in the right position. If he maintains that leeward spot, he controls the next jibe. So hang on to your seats. This is going to be a thriller, and it just depends on which crew's going to be bravest in these manoeuvres to that bottom. There goes Herman straight into a jibe. Howie's on a blinder. So he couldn't really do much about it. So Herman split off him, and Howie wants to get back there. Here he goes. So we've got our camera on the 2 leading boats, and Herman Winning's pirate ship, the Appliances Online, has got the better of Howie right now. He's bowed down pretty much in Howie's line, and he'll be on starboard when he jibes across, and it's Herman's call. He's got to pick this line very, very accurately. In he goes, Jiberama, and over comes the sail, spinning her on, beautiful job. Howie's gone with him. So this still puts Herman in the right position to approach this bottom mark. And if they both stay upright, whether Herman can lead Howie back to this finish line and take the win. In the meantime, Rollo has taken the slam right into the point, and he's coming hard at them, bow down to the mark, and he's on port. So he's given himself every shot at this. He's thrown the dice and gone the other way and approaching hard on port to that bottom turn mark. Herman Winning's really loaded up out there. I don't know if he's made this a bit too tight for himself. As I said, this is critical, this angle. And he's really smoking it, putting a lot of heat on the crew there now, trying to get up over this mark. Shoot, just on the edge of collapsing. And I'd say Howie's been able to run down over the top of him there and may have an advantage. Hard to tell from here, but Howie's got to do his job. Herman coming with all sorts of pace on. And Howie's jibed. Herman has to jibe. And here he goes. Both crews feverishly getting the chutes off. And I think Howie's going to get the advantage here. Yep. Howie seems more prepared and he's got his bow up. Herman's still trying to tidy his boat up. And around goes Howie. So the lead's changed again. And Herman's right on his hammer though. Jib not on yet on Howie's boat. They've still got a bit to do. Herman's fully wound up on a wind. And the slam powering into that bottom mark. And he's still got to do a jibe. But he'll probably just do the jibe and... ooh, what's he done here? He's right on top of the mark. So he's given himself a lot of problems here. Jibed. He has to jibe back. Shoot still up. And through comes Johnny Winning. Now, Johnny Winning's probably now in fourth spot. So he's taken Asco. You can see the three boats here together. That's the third, fourth and fifth spot on the racetrack. This finish should be a ding-dong, a doozy. At least is Howie Hamlin. He's got his nose in front. Herman actually has overlaid this finish mark and has had to bear away. Howie did a better job of laying it. Now, look who's going to run third in this race. It's John Winning Sr. and Yandu. Look how close he got to them on that last run and the final beat home. Johnny Winning has sailed a rip snort of a race here, and he will probably lead this regatta with a win and a third. There goes Howie, winner of race 2, and in comes Herman Winning. That was a great race they showed us down that last run, and Johnny Winning, excellent work, boys. They've further back than fullback, and as we say down in Sydney, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and she's sung for Johnny Winning here. Nice job, third over the line, race 2, and would be the overall leader at this early stage. And slammed, Grant Rollerson will follow Woody in. He was that boat that we threw the dice on that last run down, went out wide, split from them. So that's a nice place in race 2. Rollo wouldn't be too unhappy with that after his efforts in race 1. Boy, oh boy, this is just a precursor of what we're going to be seeing out here for the rest of the week. Classic bay sailing with this strong onshore breeze that gets sucked underneath the Golden Gate by the heated up Sacramento Valley, and that's what they get, and this is what the guys come for. And they love sailing in these great skiff conditions. So anyway, that's our wrap for today. We've had some exciting racing. We've had a few problems missing the start here and there, but we'll make that up to you, I'm sure. And we'll be back tomorrow for race 3. It'll be Tuesday over here in the States, and it'll be race 3 and 4. We'll get away for you tomorrow. Ciao for now.